It's pronounced Arbites. The Las Vegas Open in 2023 has finally revealed the much-touted Arbites versus the upgraded Drukhari Kabalites, who will be arriving soon in Kill Team Soulshackle. With Kill Team Shadow Vaults arriving back in October 2022, given their quarterly releases, you can consider this box imminent, and I'd be surprised if the pre-order isn't mentioned this weekend. The live event was presented by the delightful Edison Eccles and Alexander Doddy, who officially takes us one step closer on the Matt Berry scale, before Games Workshop hire the man and officially declare the Carnifex to be renamed to Shouty Kenneth.
The Shouty Kenneths like to scream at their opponents.
The Arbites, as they were pronounced throughout the preview, in spite of me always saying Arbites or Arbites in my head, are a glorious set of miniatures. In fact, they solve two rumour engines that have been floating around. They've found their way to the Gallowdark, chasing down a prisoner, who got there when a prison ship collided with the Space Hulk, resulting in the need for Imperial law intervention. The Adeptus Arbites are here to dispense the Emperor's justice, but all that stands between them and their target is the hand of Archon, a savage band of Drukhari Kabalites. The Adeptus Arbites Exactor Squad are an elite team of Imperial agents with one job to do: to secure their target and let no one stand in their way. Unlike small fry planetary enforcers, the Arbites are the last word in Imperial justice. They are absolutely fantastic miniatures, with every one of these glorious mofos looking like you took Carl Urban and stapled 5 eagles to him. So we're told in the article that it's an incredibly versatile kit, and they stressed this during the live preview as well, with multiple build options for every single trooper. Not only can they be built as the Exaction Squad for Kill Team, featuring a range of specialists, including such wonderful titles as the Proctor Exactant and the Cyber Mastiff Handling Leashmaster, but you can also arm them all as shotgun-toting Vigilants or riot-shielded Subductor squads for use in games of 40k. Meaning while the Arbites don't necessarily march to war, you could have a whole army of them playing a boarding action game, with 3 units of these having every single model looking unique and armed differently. So I must say, before we move on to the pointy-eared buggers, their armour is really interesting. It's got a kind of medieval plate feel to it, albeit one that's got some modern upgrades such as the helmets, and also a proliferation of Imperial eagle symbology. So arrayed against these people are a cruel band of Kabalite warriors. As happens with Kill Team, this is not a new unit, but it is a packed upgrade sprue for the Drukhari Kabalite warriors. You'll now be able to build specialists such as the Arch-Sybarite, Crimson Duelist, and even a Sky Splinter Assassin. And during the live preview, they did mention there's the Poison guy, the guy that specialises in poison. Do not trust this guy with your drinks. And a special shout out to the Eldar once again bringing a bird along to a gunfight, as we previously saw with the Corsairs. Finally, it's worth noting the Gallowdark itself is levelling up, and it's expanded with 15 new pieces of terrain, including breachable walls with push-out sections, which is quite cool if you want to just blast a hole in it and step through, like a kind of Schwarzenegger moment. A hololift dais with what they describe as adorable 3D display board, which I concur, which is also kind of a neat callback for me to the really cool Genestealer Colts model, the Nexus, who actually features a map of Games Workshop in Nottingham. They finish by saying adding this terrain to another set will give you enough to play a game of boarding actions in Warhammer 40k, and Soulshackle comes with a rulebook explaining how to use both kill teams and 9 new missions involving the new terrain. For more from the LVO, check out this floaty frog and his Spielbergian mates, or the Warcry box pitching cornate bloodlovers against deathly monastic bloodlovers in a big bamboo-filled bloody lovin'. Cheers for watching.